Hello world, welcome to this video. I felt really called to make a little documentary of my last final days in Guatemala here. I leave in a couple days for the holidays to go see my family and be home in Florida. Yeah, I felt like this whole time I've been here, it's coming on month 2 now, I have not documented anything. I have not filmed anything. I brought my camera. I even forgot my microphone, so you can probably tell by the audio that this is like pretty shitty, but it's okay, we're working with it. But yeah, hello and welcome. I'm Katie, you probably know that. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys the place that I've been staying in because I feel like this video will be really good for me to come back on and just, you know, it's a memory, right? Like I wanna remember this beautiful little Airbnb I've been staying in and my final days here. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I'm gonna make some cacao and chat with you. There's probably gonna be a lot of other things in this video, but for now, that's what we're gonna start with. So I'm gonna make some cacao. So the one thing that I love about Guatemala is that this is like cacao central. You can find any kind of cacao you'd ever want everywhere you go. Like truly, it's everywhere in every shop because this is where they grow it, and it's just very indigenous here. So I love to make cacao. I love to buy cacao at shops and drink it there. But there's something about making a cacao at home and just enjoying it because it's like your labor and love that goes into it. So I'm gonna chop up some cacao and chat. But first I need to bless this cacao and put on some frequencies. Okay, so, hold on, I need a knife. So guys, to say that Guatemala, my time here has been, you know, one thing I wanna say is that on social media, it's so easy to see someone's life and be like, they're living such a beautiful life, they're so lucky. We don't take into account the pain and the hardships that go on behind camera. And it's easy for others to not see like what's actually happening on the inside of someone's being, and knowing that they could very well be going through something very painful. And so I feel as though I'm one of those people who is portrayed that like, my life is so beautiful and I'm happy all the time and source is just flowing through my veins with love and abundance and magnetism. And a great majority of the time I do feel that way, but the past few months of my life have been fucking hard. Yeah. That's why I'm so passionate about telling you guys and telling the world, like, trust your fucking self and don't ever allow anyone to tell you how to live your life or what's gonna happen in your life, or how to heal yourself. If you feel intuitively there's another way or a better way or a more aligned way that your heart is telling you to go, then go that way. Stop, and I say stop, I'm talking to myself here. Don't give your power away to other people. Like, it's truly, you have the ability and you have a very powerful, potent intuition and inner guidance system that is here to guide you to where you want to go, not where somebody else wants you to go. So that said, that's kind of why I kind of fell off the face of my podcast and off of social media. So I was in a dark, dark place, and especially coming to Guatemala, you know, this place will really test you. This lake is very, very powerful, and it's a very potent land. I mean, I'm in the heart of like indigenous Mayan culture where around a bunch of volcanoes, so it was really hard adjusting here and I felt really out of place, and there were multiple times where I almost flew home and I was like so ready to leave, but I kept trusting. I kept following that voice that told me there's something here for me, there's something here for me. I just pushed through that inner critic and the doubt and the fear, and I said no, like I'm going to believe that I was guided here for a reason, because I truly believe that. It was not the trip that I expected. It was really, really difficult mentally, emotionally, spiritually, but the growth that I've endured has been something I would never ever give back, and I'm just really grateful. And so it's my last week. That's why I want to share just a happy little video, show you guys my place, because I feel like it's the cutest little humble abode that I'm obsessed with. And I'm just so happy to be here, and I'm really sad to leave, but anyways, Guatemala. Love it. And I'm gonna finish making my cacao now, and then I'm gonna give you a tour of my place. So, okay, actually, while my cacao cools down, I'm going to show you a little tour now. So, here's the little kitchen. Let me flip the camera really quick. Okay, so when you walk in, actually, you know what? I'm gonna show you from in here, from outside. So, this is my little outdoor area. Over there is the front door. I have a chicken coop up there. It's so cute. But yeah, so you walk through this cute little path. And then I have this little outdoor area with a hammock. And a little hangout area. There's so many beautiful plants and flowers hanging. I just love it. But I have this cute balcony area. And down there is the backyard, so sometimes I lay out there and get some sun. Although today it's super gloomy, so not the most beautiful day, but that's okay. Here's my... Actually, let me show you the bathroom. So over here is my shower. Right in here. It's an outdoor shower, so sometimes at night I get terrified to come in here because of the spiders, but it's really cool. My bathroom is in here. It is an outhouse, so Guatemala will humble you guys. But here's my little cute place. I'll show you guys my kitchen now. Okay, so here's my lovely little kitchen. It's so cute. It has like everything I need too. There's so many baking supplies, even though I haven't baked one time since being here, but super cute. I have my little Kangen. Always bring this everywhere I go. This thing is my baby. But yeah, this is the kitchen, and then I'll show you guys the living room. So this is usually where I work, right here. I am like the definition of a traveling nomad with a laptop who doesn't use a monitor for work. I just use my little laptop and sit on the couch and bop around the house in different areas to work. But it works. So beautiful. And why not? I'll show you the upstairs now. So the upstairs, first of all, guys, this is so beautiful. There's literally crystals in the steps. Like, how detailed can you get? So that's beautiful. But yeah, you come up here, and this is just the most magical place in the world. Like, look at that view. My bed. But yeah, this is my favorite part of the house, of course, is this beautiful room. I love cacao so much. So guys, something I want to talk about right now that's on my mind is this idea of the cyclical rhythms of life. So something that I have tapped into since living in Guatemala and experiencing really extreme lows and highs here is that the human experience is actually the most gifted and beautiful thing we have ever been given in our life. And I just truly feel as though there's so much stigmatism and negativity around the idea of dark times and negative emotions and pain and feeling your trauma and any kind of really negative experience that we go through in life. There's always, of course, it's always going to be painful and it's never fun and no one wants to call in negative experiences. But one thing I've learned, and my friend always tells me this, is the pendulum does have to swing from one end to the other. 111 as I say that. And so the more that you can really embrace like the pain and in those dark moments where you're feeling really fucking depressed and really sad and stressed out and miserable, lost, heartbroken, whatever it is, when you can really sit with those feelings and just like trust that something greater is coming as a result of that. It's really gonna liberate you, because and I say this is such advice I need to hear, because the past few months I was miserable, and I told you I've been just so really coming back to my truth and to my happiness. I wish I could, if there's one thing I could have told myself to that Katie the past few months, it was just trust and feel this pain. Feel what you're going through, surrender to it. Surrender is such a big thing, because when you can surrender to that pain and trust that it's not permanent, nothing is, everything is temporary, life is so cyclical. And I'm so drawn to the spiral symbol, because it really does encompass the whole human experience in our journey here in life, is that, you know, you're going to experience really dark times, but when the pendulum swings to that deep of a low, it will swing to that high of a high, and you will experience such beauty, such grace, such potent magnetism and abundance. But it's when you can really just accept that there will be dark periods, and in those moments, it's not about escaping them or pushing down the fear and the pain or running away from it and saying, I don't want to face this. It's about facing it head on and trusting that through that facing, through that strength and that courage, because courage is so big. When you can have courage to just accept that, you would be amazed at what life would bless you with when you can push through that, because timing is different for everybody. And I've noticed that pain that I'm talking about here, you know, I'm just identifying a broad overarching view of what we all experience in our own unique way as a human being here. Pain can come in waves. It can come for weeks, it can come for months, it can come for days, it can even come for a couple minutes or hours. I just highly encourage you to, in those moments where you're feeling really dark, just allow it to be there and honestly honor that feeling. And something I've really learned is like loving the darkness and befriending it, as opposed to, you know, thinking negatively about it. It's kind of just about befriending that feeling, because when you can do that, life will show up for you in so many ways, and the universe, God, source, whatever you believe in, will see that courage is so potent and so powerful, and through that courage it will bless you with magic. And so that's why I always say, feel your feelings, feel your emotions, sit through that pain, through, not around, because when you can go through that, the universe will say, this man or woman is so powerful, is so strong, and it's time to bless them. It's time to bless them now. They've waited long enough, and I promise you, this is how it always works. Life will always swing like a pendulum. And so if you experience a very, very dark low, know that what's gonna come is a very, very beautiful, magnetic, juicy high. It always is that way. So yeah, I just felt called to share that. Sending you love. What are you doing? Faye. She likes to follow me everywhere, including when I'm in the shower. Why is this not focusing? You know, guys, there's just something about Guatemala that truly humbles you. Learning to hang dry your clothes, learning to wake up to scorpions and spiders, and is this focused? Oh my god. The simple things in life, like walking everywhere, getting attacked by dogs, like, it humbles you. I'm in Guatemala City right now, and I am about to leave Guatemala. Feels very weird, very bittersweet. The place that I was staying in is like a 4-hour car ride from the airport, so I'm in Guatemala City. I'm about to fly out to head home, and it's so sad, but I'm also so excited to see my family and to go back home to Florida. And yeah, so happy on the boat ride, and I was just looking around like, this is so beautiful, and the fact that we have the ability to travel the world and go to all these exotic, beautiful places, we really are so lucky. And so and I feel very lucky. I have a remote job, so I'm able to kind of go wherever I want, and so yeah, it's just beautiful, and I'm excited to come back. And yeah, I just have so much gratitude. I also just woke up, so I don't really have much to say other than have a beautiful day. You are divine, you are worthy, you are beautiful, you are abundant, you are successful at your core, and I'm sending you so much love, and have the most magical day.